Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed an exciting day for Bloodbowl. Here we have Couronne de Fleurs, who I believe are wood elves in their fancy tattoos and spiky, screw you, we're all hippies kind of way, versus the Crips, I believe. I can't quite tell. Yes, Skaven Damnation, indeed, that's who they're versus. I forgot because I am a fool. Look at these beautiful rat men lined up, sniffing the air in hopes of cheese, meat, morsels of food, or just each other. Indeed, they are a randy lot. They are, indeed, rats. Here they're lined up, looking vicious. The Skaven shoot the ball, because obviously, and the fans cheer. It is inspirational for all. The ball lands right in front of the first Wood Elf. The Wood Elves move forward, and it's a brutal roundhouse kick to the chops that Skaven is going to be seeing sideways. He then scoots around the back to be like, haha, I'm behind you. You didn't know I was behind you. Idiot hippie with antlers charges forwards, as do the remaining idiot hippies. The Skaven are looking shocked and appalled at this turn of phase. More Wood Elves take nasty blows to the Skaven, but the Skaven nip back, saying, haha, it's okay, we are quick and nimble, just like you. You can't have it all. The tree takes root because it is stupid, but it does at least swing. Oh, that's a very unpleasant blow. Sergeant is injured. He is suffering. He's just no casualty. It's fine. Thank God they had the wherewithal to have an apothecary on the pitch. The hippies pick up the ball, do a fun little skid backwards, and God knows what they're doing there. I don't understand it. More Wood Elves do punchings because obvious is obvious, and antlered idiots run up and down the pitch. This final Wood Elf decides to really stick it to the man. Oh, 2 feet right to the face. He's got to smell that hippie pong from a mile away. That poor rat man is stunned. The Skaven, desperate for a little bit of justice and vindication, run up and down the pitch. There's a plan forming in the mind of the player, but we'll never know it. No Skaven wants to go near the tree after what the tree did. Luckily, the tree has taken root. Thank God he's got block. That's a nice start. There goes down one of the hippies. The Skaven move forward, desperate to catch those Wood Elves and their ball. Oh, that's a badly timed choice, and it's a block, and the Skaven goes down, and it is a turnover. This is indeed a bad day for Skaven everywhere. The Wood Elves now have control. The Wood Elves run forward. He's got the ball. He's with his mates. He's going to pass it. Oh, but he can't. Thank God for rerolls. I thought you were meant to be good at things like that. This Wood Elf goes in, gives him a nasty shove, and he's like, ha, I shoved you. The gutter runner's like, I don't care. You can shove me all day long. The other Wood Elf was only pretending to be down and nips up without any problems, and they push forwards. Indeed, it looks like the Skaven have no central defence. What can happen? Where can they go from here? The ball carrier has moved forward far. He passes it, and it's a successful pass. The pass is good. Oh dear Lord, there is a touchdown! He does a namby-pamby glide. The crowd goes wild, and look at him doing his spins. How I hate those hippie SOBs. The Wood Elves do a silly little spin and throw the ball, and the weather conditions change, causing a gust of wind to move the ball in God knows where. It lands comfortably behind the Skaven's line. The Skaven start off desperate. Oh, and they are pissed. He has slapped that poor Dilmar, and he is injured. The Skaven go in for the boot again. What is this? A knockout as well. Oh dear Lord, things have gone from bad to worse. Clearly the Skaven are showing their claws. Just because the elves think they're fancy and can do some dancing doesn't mean the Skaven don't have a trick or two up their sleeve. The Wood Elves' turn. They move up. They have to replace the bodies that have been missing. They decide it's time for a blitz. They're going to show these Skaven who's boss. They're fed up with being pushed around, and they're going to bite back. Oh, there's a nasty punch to the face, and he dodges out the way contemptuously. The ball carrier is now in a bit of trouble. He's sweating. He's squirting the musk of fear, which, as we all know, Skaven squirt. The remaining elves pansy back and forth. No one quite knows what's in the mind of the elf, but the tree's fed up and he's had enough and he's going for it. A dirty kick to the face. Down goes that Skaven. It's a mighty blow and he is stunned. Oh, Sir Jeed, I remember you from before and you are stunned again. Just get up for once, Sir Jeed, and be part of the damn team. It's now the Skaven turn and the Skaven are moving forwards. This is a nail-biter of a game. All the Skaven nimbly jump in and out of the tackle zones of the elves, and they form a beautiful cage around the ball carrier. The remaining Skaven go up. No one's quite sure where they'll be useful at this point. They think, well, the cage is built. What's my job? Okay, I'll just go up there and get in the way. That's fine too. The gutter runner was only pretending to be injured, and the storm vermin contemptuously jumps out of tackle zones. It is now the Wood Elves' turn. The Wood Elves start aggressively again with that damned tree kicking everything in its sight. The other elves get out the way, move, and nimbly slide and glide. The crowd at this stage in the match is going wild. They don't know what's going to happen. They don't even know where they are. It is indeed an auspicious day. The elf player is playing cautiously. He's pulling back. He does not want to make any of this a mess. Oh, he was stunned just by running past. That is indeed a foolish moment. He took a risk. The risk did not pay off. The advantage has gone completely to the Ratmen. The Ratmen start with some very safe moves. They do some double tackles and they just push. They just do a few pushes. They don't want to be vicious. Enough blood has been shed on this battlefield. It's a game about sport and skill, surely not about who can do the punchy punch the hardest. Although one rat doesn't care and wants to do the hard punchy punch. These two Skaven push forward. And it is another nasty blow, but he's got dodge. And the elf goes, ha, you think you're so good? Well, you're not actually as good as you think you are. The remaining Skaven move forward, desperate to form some kind of cage or barrier or defense. They want to score a point. They can taste the touchdown on the horizon. They just have to get that damned ball carrier close. It is now the turn of the elves. The elves are not having any of it. They go in straight away, and it's a good hit. Oh, and the ball carrier goes down, but his mate picks up the ball. He's like, it's all right. I was there. I can get the ball. However, unaware, he is now the target of every remaining elf in the nearby vicinity. The elves are furious. The elves are aggressive. The elves are going to make the Skaven pay. The tree continues his game of I'll kick everything made of rat. Oh, and it's a horrible slash to the back of the head with his clawed hands, and he is injured. He's injured and he is out. This is indeed a ridiculous time. The elves carry on, they push through, and it is now the Skaven's turn. The Skaven player is sick of all this nonsense. The Skaven player is sick of a tree smashing all his favourite friends. The Skaven player is having none of it and decides to do a bit of a push. A bit weak, I feel, at this stage of the game, Skaven player. I want to see something more aggressive. You do more pushing because you are fed up and you don't want to be taken advantage of. More Skavens move up desperately around the tree. They all decide what to do. The Skaven throws the ball but can't throw for the life of him. No, it's a success. Thank God for rerolls. Rink gets the ball. The tree trips over someone. Someone was tripped by a tree. That's a sad moment. Alright, it is the elven turn. The elves are ready. The elves are not going to let this ball past. The Skaven will have to do everything in its might to get through this damned wall of elven hate. The Elves start strong with a double block. The ball is down and the ball is picked up by the Elves. The Elves have got the ball again. God damn it, Skaven player. I was rooting for you even though I am only an impartial commentator. But you have failed yet again. Oh, and there's another knockout. Clearly this is a vicious and bloody game. The Skaven are looking a little light on the ground. The Skaven are looking very scattered. And there goes down yet another Skaven player. Oh, and the tree! The tree fell over by itself, but did cause yet another injury. He's injured. No casualty. The player joins the substitutions. Thank goodness for apothecaries. Okay, ladies and gentlemen? Thank goodness. It has indeed saved the Skaven bacon more than one time. The Skaven at this point are looking pretty desperate. It is turn 6. The Elves have all the time in the world to run up the pitch. The tree is down, which is a bonus. I didn't know trees could be felled so easily. But still, the Skaven are a little bit on the back foot. He goes in, desperate to cause some damage, and he gets the ball. The ball has been got. Clearly, this ball has been passed around more times than Sarah Michelle Gellar. Oh God, another escape from a tackle zone. Alright, it is the Elven turn. I'm excited to see what will happen. The Elves go around the ball, each of them looking like they don't quite know what they're doing. And yet another Skaven bites the dust. Another War Dancer decides to put the boot in. Fed up with being told what to do and how to do it. Oh, there's another knockout. These Elves are vicious. The Rats came here for a nice time. They came here to be friends, but no. The Elves are having none of it. The Elves continue moving up and moving round. The crowd at this stage in the game are just so happy that the violence has been like it is. Currently, I see 4 Skaven standing left on this pitch. They've done their best, but they are struggling. The Skaven rally, the Skaven cry, the Skaven push, the Skaven fail. But they aren't going down without a fight. No! He ran too far and slipped up. Everyone is laughing at him. He is a fool. Thank God for the ability to rewind time. He's like, no, honestly, I didn't slip up on just grass. It was in your minds. All the other Skaven look at him and know really he wasted one of their precious magical rerolls. The Skaven are indeed surrounding and getting as in the way as they can. They go in for another hit, but a dodge. God damn the War Dancers and their ability to dodge in and out of trouble. They are clearly slippery weasels, just like most politicians. It is the Elven turn, and the Elves decide at this stage in the game, well, I might as well punch as much as possible. I'm never going to get the ball anywhere. I just want to hurt you and your disgusting, ratty friends. The Rats look a bit sad by all this. Oh no, he passes the ball. Thank God for Nerves of Steel. He runs out with it. He run by with it. Oh my God, what is going on? How? How? He passes the ball. He catches the ball. Skaven, how could you let this happen? No! It is another touchdown. Okay, look at that. It is now 2-0. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 2-0. The Elves are very pleased. The dancing is very alluring. The Skaven are very disappointed. And I, for one, am furious that my favourite team of rats has failed. There we have an injury and not a knockout because Elves clearly don't care. The Skaven also have 1 injury and 1 knockout, 1 rally. Well done, you young man. Okay, the crowd is ready for more. The crowd is hungry for more. I don't see at this stage in the game why anyone would bother setting up their team. This is clearly just for show at this point in it. The Elf player clearly agrees and has decided to put all his people on the back line. He is not risking it. A couple of linemen he can afford to lose if things go bad, and the tree, because the tree is the tree, and the tree is life. The Skaven decide, yes, I too will just try and punch you. This is all academic at this stage. It is 2-0 and it is half time. I need to do some real work to pull this back. War Dancer kicks the ball and the crowd is fed up with having to watch this. They've rioted, they've charged on, and they have done their best to knock some people over. And everyone gets an extra turn. Oh dear lord, that may have made the Elven player question all his life decisions. The Skaven go in hard, the Skaven go in fast. Down goes an elf, stunned beyond belief. Another Skaven pushes forward. Oh, and it's another nasty blow! Oh dear, that's another stun. The tree man is looking a bit outnumbered now. And what? They have ganged up on the tree and knocked it down. These are clearly lumberjacks as well as Skaven. Congratulations, Ratman. Congratulations, Ratman. The Skaven push up and push forward. There's hope in their beady little dead eyes. Each of them thinks, maybe I can do a thing. Maybe with 2 turns rather than 1, there's a chance here. Maybe I can be all I want to be. Sod it, I'll just foul that horrible dirty elf. I don't care if I get caught. Luckily, I didn't. The thrower picks up the ball and decides to throw. And it's a good catch. Oh dear, things are hotting up. The Elves decide, oh no, the tactic of staying on the back line was foolish after all. Let's get up there. Let's help our down friends. Let's push with all our might. Oh dear lord, it's a push. It's not enough. But no, he follows through with a... Oh no, that is just pitiful. Oh dear, the Elves are looking far sadder. It still feels like the Skaven won't quite have the reach to make it to the line though. Things are going to have to be very special. No! He fell! He fell in the final hurdle. He was our only hope. Oh no, he's made it. Thank God for magics of rerolls. Now all we need to do is get the thrower to throw the ball. And hopefully there can be a goal for the Skaven player. This is truly the game to end all games. Can he do it? Will he do it? This is the moment. He can't quite make it on his own, but if he can just pass, and it's good! It's a goal! 2-1, well done Ratman, you pulled it back from the brink. Let's hope the second half sees more success like that. The cloned cheerleaders dance in their identical fashion and way. Indeed, we wonder why they would need armour on their shoulder pads but not on their chest, heart or bodies in general. The Elves do their silly little kicks again. It's a quick snap. That's very good news. It's a free move for the Ratmen. Can they make the best of it? Each of them moves forward 1 space. Part of me wonders why he didn't move those off the treeman's line, hoping the treeman would take root. The Rats going hard. The Rats going fast. The Rats show no mercy. And it's another stun. This is indeed an auspicious day for Ratkind. These Rats can't quite emulate the success of their friends. And the ball carrier goes for the ball. With sure hands he picks it up. No worries, no worries. The Rats move forward again. Everyone is on tenterhooks. The crowd is wild. They want to see their favourite Ratmen score. They want to see an equaliser. The Rats again gang up on the tree. The tree falls down. It stands firm so it doesn't move from its spot, but still, a tree on the floor is far less dangerous than a tree in the air. At least he can't kick anyone from that position. The Rats move forward 3-on-1. That seems fair, and they knock down another namby-pamby. The Elves are looking very much on the back foot at this stage in the game. It is indeed a blinder of a game. The tree has taken root, stands up, but now will refuse to move. It's a very creepy way he stands up with his back arched like a demon. The War Dancer decides it's time to show everyone who's boss. Goes in, no fuss, no muss, disgusting kick to the face. He has injured another rat. Those rats do not like it. It's a broken jaw. It is indeed a dark time for Ratkind. This is not looking good for the Skaven player. All the Rats on the field are a little bit upset. They're all a little bit sad. They're all a little bit surprised. They're used to being the best in their ratty burrows, and now they've come out into the big leagues. They're facing off against humanoids with hands instead of claws, so they're holding balls much easier than the Rats can, and it just looks a bit outclassed really. The Elves are still doing their thing. They're still pushing forward. Indeed, the pressure is on. It's time for a blitz, but it's not good enough. The War Dancer is still standing there. The War Dancer is still laughing his head off. The remaining Skaven move forward. They push, they rearrange. Their lines are moving, but it's all at this stage a bit vague and a bit vapid. I would like to see something a bit stronger. It's a nice pass. It's a nice catch. This is the type of play we need. You need to get in the zone, Ratman. This is never going to work. That was a foolish plan. No, it is a dirty turnover. The tree shows nothing but contempt for his adversary. This is indeed a dark moment. The elves move up. The war dancers again make mincemeat of the Skaven line. Oh, it's Jedi mind tricks all over again, and there is a stun. Rats, you need to rally. You need to get up. The ball is there, vulnerable, supple, waiting to be collected. The tree shows its contempt as well. There's another rat down and he is knocked out. This is indeed a dark moment. You cannot afford to lose this many players, Ratman. At this stage in the game, we have, I believe, 6 rats up and standing. The elves haven't taken any real kind of scratch. More elves move forward. Tactical, flexible, aggressive, prepared, ready. They get the ball and he goes dashing off with it. He's throwing it to his friend. It's a good pass. It's a good catch. Oh, but he went too far. Your dodges are not quite what you thought they would be. Maybe this is the Skaven's chance to pull it back from the brink. Don't let it get to 3-1. 3-1 would be a bad state of affairs. The rats rally. The rats move back. But no! He overreached. He overstretched. Again, he looks like a fool, forcing another valuable reroll to be wasted. But it's not good enough. He is down. It is a re-roll fail. It is a turnover. Oh no, this can only mean one thing. And he knocked himself out. Clearly, this rat will be taken back to the burrow and devoured by his ratty friends for such an abject failure of behaviour. The elves have nothing to do but laugh, smirk, smile contemptuously. And will he go over the line? No, he chooses not to. He chooses to take this moment to really rub it in. I'm on the line. There's nothing you can do about it. Hardy ha. Hardy ha ha ha. I want to smash around your little rats. Your little rats are nothing but playthings to me. Kick to the face. Tree stamp to the tree stamp. Is it going to be another kick to the face? Yes, it looks like it is, but it's just a push. That war dance has clearly not had his Weetabix, but he's going to foul. Oh, that rat has lost the ability to make children, but the elf has been sent off as punishment. It is a turnover. Can the rats do anything? At this stage, to be brutally honest, the elven player is making the rat player look like a fool. Oh, it's looking... Oh, that's a nice hit. It's a good start. Is it going to be enough, though? Will this pull them back from the brink? Oh, Ratman, what are you doing? You've given up on any semblance of play now. This has devolved into a vicious brawl where each player has forgotten that there's a ball in the corner. They just want to hit and punch and cause as much damage as possible. The war dancer is sick of being pushed around by rats. He's sick of the rat smell. He goes in for the beautiful kick. And it's another stun. Oh, this is indeed the darkest timeline. The elves get up. The elves rearrange. The elves rally. Is it going to be enough? The tree goes in. Oh, that is a nasty hit. The tree is taking no prisoners. Again, the war dancer is just nothing but proud of himself and his ability to do his ninja-like moves. He Star Wars is up. He shows up Jackie Chan. He stuns another rat. At this stage in the game, there are 2 rats, well, 3 rats left standing, and they desperately try to do some kind of damage. But at this point in the game, it is diminishing returns. You at least force the ball carrier to put the ball down, so you're not completely at odds. But oh no, it's another fail. Those war dancers are not taking any prisoners. The elven turn. Will the elf player finally run the ball into the goal? Does the elf player even care at this stage? Does he just want to hurt his friends, the rat kind? Clearly one species is best in its own way. Warhammer is a very racist universe. The war dancer moves in, showing nothing but contempt for the poor, pitiful, outnumbered Sergi. Sergi, I remember you. Down you go. Come on, score that touchdown. There's no need to pounce like a fool. No one was after you. You're not impressing anyone. You're just an idiot. There is possibly an argument for lots of scrubs. The elves do their silly kick and the weather changes. The ball goes to a nice spot for the Ratman, but a bit wide. The rats start strong with a nice tasty punch. Can they at least claw back some kind of victory? Can they get something out of this debacle of a game? Push him. Take him out. You can do it. If you'd have rearranged somewhat... Ooh! That's a nice... And it's an injury. This is exactly what you wanted. This is what you needed. But the apothecary magics up the day. I tell you, in these high-stakes games, it pays to have an apothecary. The rats move forward. The rat has the ball. Will he pass? Oh, it's a good pass. Go Walunch. Walunch is running down the pitch. Oh, but if only he could run! These rats clearly have got oil and grease on their feet because none of them can stand. That is a very sad moment. The elf player runs over, laughs. The war dancer looks down at the foolish rat on the floor and goes, "Ha! You idiot." The remaining elves line up, ready for yet another ball. They want to score 4. They want to rub it in. They want to really, genuinely give the rats a bad day. Everyone lines up and everyone is ready. What will come next? I am genuinely... Oh! If only he could pick up the ball! Thank God. All the elves will be firing that play. You don't make mistakes that simple in these games. The stakes are too high. How dare you fail to pick up a ball, you fool. The rats move forward, seeing this as their only advantage. If the elves get that ball and get to the right, everything is lost. They start strong, they knock down someone. They are fed up. They have had enough. They have been pushed around for too long. This guy goes in. It's against a war dancer, but he doesn't care. The storm vermin is fed up. They have had enough. They want to get that ball. They want to slam it home. They want to pound it in the touch zone. There is now 3 rats by the ball. There is the ball. Oh! Can he? No one can pick up the ball! Oh, you stupid ratmen! It's on the line! How could you do that to yourself and your fellow rats? Can the elf player turn it round? Things are looking indeed dark. Oh, that's good. And it's a turnover. Oh my God. This is insane. Can they do it? There's 3 rats. There's 1 war dancer. Push him off. Damn him and his ability to dodge. All you need to do is get that ball and hold it in your hands. He can't. No! No! The war dancer has made a mockery of all your ratty-like defences. This is indeed an insane game. The tree is fed up with just standing there and decides, I'll kick you in the face. I like kicking things in the face. The rat, poor Sergi. I remember Sergi. He's stunned. The war dancer goes in, showing no mercy, and he has injured Lictrop Raptide. He's badly hurt. It is no long-term effects, but his pride. But again, when his team needed him, he was badly injured. There is now the ball, and it is the elves. This was indeed an 11th hour turnaround, but the elves have it. The elves do their ridiculous and infuriating passing malarkey. Look at him doing his passing malarkey. Good Lord, it's a good handover, and with that, it is the game. Indeed, they scored that final goal. It was a sad time for the rats.